Now, students, hello students. Now, regarding last time what we have seen Ohm's law. Now, we are using this same law to derive these two concepts. Concept related to resistance in series, resistance in parallel. When two or three resistance, here for the simplification I have taken three resistances, R1, R2, R3. Current I is going to it, V is the voltage across the battery or V is the voltage source which is passing, which is producing current I, which is passing through this particular circuit. Now, first we'll derive when the resistances are in series, what will be the result in this case. Now observe, V is equal to I into R. This is for the basic Ohm's law. We have taken. We are using this basic equation of Ohm's law in this case. Now suppose, now we know that same current is passing through all these three resistances and three voltages V1, V2, V3. These are the three voltages which will be combined to give a final voltage V. So we can write here over here that V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Now this is the total voltage. When combined three voltages, smaller voltages, voltage V1 across R1, voltage V2 across R2, voltage V3 across R3. When these are combined, we get total voltage V. Now, simplifying, again using Ohm's law. Now what is V exactly? V is equal to I into R. Now what will be the V1? V1 will be I into R1 for resistance R1. What will be the V2? It will be I into R2. What will be V3? It will be I into R3. As a result, what is the final consequence? By cancelling I throughout the equation, we are getting R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. This is the final equation what we are using. So three resistances when combined in series, when taken in series, you can say that these resistances R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. That is combination. Series combination gives the result. Total resistance R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. That means when resistances are connected in series, R will be equal to combination of all three resistors. Now observe this second one. In this second circuit what we are having voltage V, battery source, which is for as far as Kirchhoff's current law is concerned, or you can consider these as nodes. This I will be divided into three, I1, I2, I3, if resistances R1, R2, R3 are connected in parallel. Observe the circuit. This is I1, this is I2, this is I3. It will come over here. It will come over here to this node, to this node. Finally, all these currents will get combined to get a final conclusion or final current I. This is also I. This will be I. But then these are passing through three resistances R1, R2, and R3. The current I gets divided into its three individual currents or smaller branches, that is I1, I2, I3. Now, as far as our future current is concerned, I is equal to the total current I1 plus I2 plus. Now will be using same Ohm's law over here. What will be your I? In this case, what is the difference of I? I is equal to, as we are writing, V upon R. This is V upon R. Now, V upon R. This is what the basic Ohm's law becomes. In place of I1, I will take V upon R1 plus V upon cancelling all these three. What will be total resistance 1 upon R? That will be equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R2. This is the second equation. If resistances are connected in parallel, we are getting the final result as 1 upon R is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. For n number of series here in both cases, if you are taking n, that will be Rn is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 up to Rn. Here 1 upon Rn will be equal to 1 upon Rn. Rather than taking Rn, I am taking Rs. For S will be a notification for series. Rt will be the notification of Rp. 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon Rp. It will go on up to 1 upon Rn. That is total number of resistors, those are connected over here. This is what the result. So in series R1 plus R2 plus R3 up to n, parallel 1 upon R is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3 up to 1 upon R.